Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Animal Sign, Horoscopes and Lotteries from September the 15th to October the 15th, 2018. And this is for the snake. You come from the snake family. So I'm going to read to you with these tarot cards. Firstly, I'm going to pull out a card to talk to you about your job, business and finance for the first 15 days, which would mean September the 15th up to the end of September. Okay, so let's pull the card for you, coming from the snake family. And this is really not a good card. It's a card they say that where your job is concerned, you are not going to get more money if you ask, so you better not ask. And it also says that anything you do may end up in an argument, so you don't want to push your point too much. And the card says that past issues are coming back to trouble you, maybe past mistakes or past confrontation or anything like that. And the last thing, don't behave rebelliously or your job can be at risk. I'm going to use the same card to talk to you about your business area. This is for the 15 days of 1st of October to the 15th of October. Oh no, it's not. It's for the first 15 days, sorry. And that's from the September the 15th to the end of September. All right. So now we are going to talk about your area of business. And that's not doing so well. It says losses are more seen than profits. Business is very slow, so you won't be able to meet your targets. And the trouble is that whatever business you try to do is going to have plenty of difficulties. So you rather hold on to what you're doing rather than try something new. General finances, this card is a bit shaky. It says the profits are very far away. So your general finances are not going to be very helped in these 30 days from September the 15th up to October the 15th. So let me pull another card. Pull another card, and this has got to do with your area of romance, marriage and family. So it's for the first 15 days, which will mean well, where the romance is concerned, it says you can easily find one, but you'll find one with a lot of complications. And you'll find a very argumentative person who can't keep quiet as well. And you're going to have also a rebellious person. So the romance that you get in the period of September 15 to the end of September would be a difficult person. So take your time, think about it, don't dive into things too fast. I'm going to use the same card to talk about your marriage. Your marriage is quite steady. I don't see any big issues. But I see problems regarding money or finances, and I see difficulties that coming from the past, and I also see some new unexpected problems. So it's a very difficult 15 days from the September the 15th to the end of September for you in marriage. You'll have to be very cautious. General family areas are very touchy. There's a lot of focus on the wrong issues, I might say. So the last thing you want is to bring up past problems or to create new problems and then discuss them either. Next, I'm going to talk to you about your health. This is for the whole month. And your health areas, let me pull the card for this 15th of September to 15th of October. Nothing very serious. Backaches are shown the worst. Right, the backaches, right in the middle of your back and the lower back as well. And if anything else that I might find is got to do with your knees, you might have some trouble with your knees. So be careful of these health areas in this 1 month of September 15th to October 15th. Now I'm going to go to your last 15 days very quickly and pull a card to talk to you about your job firstly. And hang on, let me get this right. And your last 15 days for you coming from the snake family are extremely bad. This one is an extremely bad card. It says that you have to be careful that what you are thinking is not realistic. So you may be in a dream world of some kind where your job is concerned. And it says that be careful where your job is concerned. The security is very low. There are signs here of a snake in the water. That means that you can't see the snake, but it's there. So be careful. Don't divulge your secrets or your plans to people at your place of work. It may be used against you. And definitely be careful that people are jealous of you. That's going to be from October the 1st to October the 15th. And I'm going to use this card for business as well. It says there are many hidden problems for you. And these hidden problems you can't see. But they are all there to create losses. And you can be cheated and you can be let down, you can be disappointed from October the 1st to October the 15th where business is concerned. So the last thing you want to do is to go into any kind of new ventures with new people. Don't do that. So the general financial area for you is not very steady. Job-wise, hold on to your job. Business-wise, consolidate, which means don't want to go into new areas, just improve what you have. So that's that. Now I'm going to shuffle it and produce a card to talk to you about your romance for the period of October the 1st to October the 15th for you coming from the snake family. Oh, it's a card of fight. It's a card of fight and attack. So there's going to be a lot of fights in the period of 1st October to the 15th of October. And that's where your romance is being spoken about. You don't want to do that because you're listening to me, and if you realize that you do that, it's going to be a real torturous 15 days from October 1st to October 15th where romance is concerned. So you want to be the opposite and be appreciative and be supportive. If I use this card for marriage, it shows again that little bit of provocation either from your marriage partner or from you is going to make the other person get extremely heated up. And the attacks will come flowing against you. So you want to mind what you say, mind what you do and how you do it, and take the soft approach, because October 1st, October 15th, the fire can be ignited, the swords are out, and the knives are out, watch out. General family area is not very friendly, so you don't want to involve your siblings, brothers, sisters, or your parents to get involved in your marriage or romance areas. Well, that's that. And now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. I'm going to talk to you about your lotteries in a while. Your lucky ages, what does this card say? Oh, it's a lovely card. And it says if you happen to be the ages of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74 or even 83, you will find romance. You will be the luckiest person because you're of these special ages. You'll find the romance, you can change your job, you can improve your business. So you're the chosen ages. If you're not of these ages I've mentioned, don't panic. You'll need to see me for a 90-minute session, which will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And that's going to cost you USD 50. And I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years. I'll give you lots of information, your lucky personal lottery numbers, lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky directions, a lot of things. I'll talk to you about that later. And so, for you the snake, your lucky ages are these, and if you happen to be these, you can go all out to get what you want. Let's shuffle all this again, and I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors now. Let's see what happens. Oh, what a wonderful card. And I am just attracted to the colors here of turquoise. Wear plenty of turquoise if I were you. Plenty. It just takes over everything, and everybody will find you attractive. So wear plenty of turquoise in the month of 15 September to 15 October, and you will just charm a bird off a tree if you want, and do well and get support in job, in business, and in every way of romance and marriage and family as well. So there you go. It's a magical color, turquoise is. It said that God needed the assistance of angels to create turquoise, yes. Now what do we do? Now I'm going to talk to you about your lotteries. So I'm going to pull 3 sets of cards, 3 cards. Each one will produce a set of numbers. I'll show you in a minute. So the first one, is a card of fate and destiny. Yes, but it's upside down. So I'll have to use numbers which are not relevant and the irrelevant ones. And the irrelevant numbers I'll have to say will be the number 2, 11, 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, 65 or 74 or even 83. So these are going to be very powerful numbers for you. They may be irrelevant, but they're irrelevant because the card is, I see it as upside down. Doesn't matter, they're still very powerful numbers. So write all these numbers down. And I'm going to shuffle it once more and give you the second set of numbers. I'll give you 3 sets altogether. Oh, this is a card of mysticism, the third eye. And the numbers from here will have to be the number 7, 16, 25, 34, 43, 52, 61, 70 or even 79. Magic numbers these are. So write all this down. I'm going to pull this last third card for you for the numbers and let's see what they say. It's a card of I am the one and I am the number 1. So I'll have to start with 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64 or 73. So it depends what kind of lotteries you play. I'm going to the extreme numbers. So you've got these 3 sets of numbers. Now what do? You get some paper. Get some paper which is of lucky color to you. For the snake, I like the green color, or I might even like brown color. So green or brown paper would be nice. Go to the stationery shop and buy that. And then when you've brought it back home, get a scissors and cut 2" by 2" papers. And on each of the 2" by 2" you will write one number. So on the first one, you may write the number 2. Is it? Yes, you may write the number 2. Then you fold that up and put it on the table. And then you write on the next 2" by 2", you write the number 11. So you go on covering all these numbers I've given you. So these are the chosen special energy numbers for this September 15th to October 15th. And they might just help you very much to get your lotteries. Now, you'll have to wear your best colors. So the best colors I've given you for this particular period is turquoise. Try and wear turquoise when you're choosing, when you're doing this. And when you're doing your choosing numbers, I want you to open the doors and the windows to be able to contact your soul, your fingerprints and thumbprints. Your fingerprints and thumbprints don't belong to you, they belong to your soul. Your soul doesn't have a name, it is sexless. And your soul is identified somewhere up there by the fingerprints and the thumbprints. That's why as long as you are alive, nobody will ever have your fingerprints and thumbprints. And when you die, well, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. And when somebody dies, and then somebody born next will have those fingerprints and thumbprints. So for you coming from the snake, what do I want you to do? I want you to get your thumbs like this, and I want you to join them with your ring finger, the finger of Venus. And when you do that, your thumbprint connected to your ring finger print, you open the doors and you allow the soul to communicate with you. And in that 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes that you want to take, some people ask me, can I say a prayer too? Why not? Do what you want your way. And in those, you may take 5 minutes if you want. I'm a bit impatient. For me, 30 seconds will do. And so I will do that, and I will ask my soul to help me to choose the numbers and pick up the one paper and open it. And you may find the number 29, all right, write it down, 29, and fold that paper up and put it back and shuffle those papers around and then go back once more and again focus and then pick another number. So if you need 5 numbers, you do it 5 times. If you need 7 numbers, you do it 7 times. If you need 6 numbers, you do it 6 times until you get that. So that's numbers for one set. Some people buy 4 or 5 sets because they have money and they want to spend more money, so they have more chances. So every time you want to create a set, you have to go back and do this to create the second set, okay? And that's how you use this special energy to create these special numbers for you. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll use your date of birth, your time of birth, and I'll look at your palms. And if you want me to use tarot cards, I will as well. I'll also face read you while we Skype or WhatsApp. And so During those 90 minutes, I'll tackle your next 7 or 8 years in detail for you, year by year, calendar year by calendar year. I'll give you lots of information, your lucky lottery numbers, and you can compare your personal lottery numbers which will be given to you for the rest of your life. And you can compare that every month when I give it or on those videos I produce. And I'll tell you your lucky days and your lucky colors and your lucky directions and your lucky gemstones, those powerful things. So all that will cost you USD 50 and you'll spend 90 minutes with me. So go to Skype, go to Facebook, go to WhatsApp and contact me, and I'll be able to then give you a date and we'll get that going as soon as possible. Until then, thank you and goodbye.